Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, that leave commentaries, and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into today's video. As you all know about the Kendrick and Drake controversy that have taken to the internet and a lot of people reacting, so this guy decided to actually reply Kendrick with a track that have been going all around on TikTok. Guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your info in the comment section.
So I just listened to Drake's reply, The Heart Part 6, and I will admit this is the hardest he's gone, but the more I listen to it, the math ain't mathin' from Drake's take. Follow along with me real quick. You telling me that you planted possibly career-ending information into this very viral situation that all the internet is watching in this climate, the Diddy climate, the all eyes on Justin Bieber, what happened to him when he was a kid climate, right? And you knew you were going to be on the defense. As a matter of fact, you go on to say that you suspected he was going to call you a child pred, which is a weird thing to suspect about yourself, but you knew you were going to be on the defense, and the only thing you say is, nuh-uh, where's your proof? Meanwhile, right, the internet has been doing its thing over the past 24 hours, bringing up receipts that are very questionable and sus at the very least. And then I'm watching a Reddit thread from 5 years ago talking about your high school so young line or whatever. You was bad back in high school 5 years ago, asking if that was sus, and now it's definitely looking sus. And then with respect to plotting all of this information, right, you said the people you got the information from were clowns, but go on to say that you was plotting for a whole week with him. And I think the cherry on top of this all was in response to allegations of being a child pred, you bring up someone else's essay when they were a minor. I mean, I know everything is fair and rap. That's just a little goofy to me, and like a really weird angle to take. Like, even weirder than your angle of saying you're too famous to get you're too famous to not get arrested. Like, come on, we know what this world looks like. Come on, y'all. The math ain't mathin'. 4 + 4 = 8, and 9 + 10 does not equal 21.
Drake put out The Heart Part 6. Here are my first couple of thoughts. I like that he just put the song out, no social media antics. He said, this is it, here you go. But for me, unfortunately, it fell flat. Starting off, Drake drops a huge bomb. He says, Kendrick, all the information you have is false. I planted a mole and I knew you would fall for it. Now, if this is true, it's over. Drake wins. Doesn't matter how good Not Like Us is. It doesn't matter how good Meet the Grams is. He got one over on Kendrick. It's over. But I'm not inclined to believe it. If Drake really planned this out, master plan, right? He thought it all through. Why wouldn't you prove it on this track? If you prove it, bro, it is over. And it's extremely easy to prove because you planted the evidence. If you really planted the evidence, it means you have receipts. The fact that he's not showing any receipts is unlike Drake. If he really had receipts, he would have taken the kill shot. Of all the possible lies that Kendrick and Drake may have said, this is the easiest one to prove. Moving on, Drake mentions the Mother I Sober track on Kendrick's Mr. Morale. He alleges that Kendrick might have been touched as a child. And trust me, I understand this is a rap beef, right? People are going to say disrespectful, flagrant things. But in the court of public opinion, this is not going to work. Kendrick called Drake a pedo. That's a huge accusation. But it works because the public doesn't like predators. You can shame a predator all you want. The angle of Drake trying to shame Kendrick for possibly being touched as a child, bro, that's not good. People will hop on board to shaming a predator, but shaming a victim, Drake, you should have known that's not going to work. Drake did have a couple of good lines, though, when he was like, I'll hit Whitney when I say it means something different. And I was like, oh, I see what you did there. But to me, the worst part of the song was the end when he's just talking. And then I'm like, wait a minute, he's saying he's done. He's just going to leave. I was like, okay, I guess you're just going to stop here. I expected a little bit more out of Drake, but I think Family Matters was his big red button. And he really didn't have anything else after that. Kendrick might respond. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But if this is it, I had a good time.
Okay, y'all help me because I'm a little confused. So what Drake wants us to believe is that he was sitting around with his friends and was like, y'all know it'd be funny? like, we about to get into this rap beef or whatever, you know, it'd be funny. One of y'all act like y'all a mole and go tell Kendrick that I touch little girls. Go tell Kendrick that I have an 11-year-old daughter. Yes. Because he's going to make a song about it. And it's going to be hilarious for us because only we will know this inside joke that he's sharing with the whole world that everyone will believe is true. Go do that. And then I'm going to release a record saying that it's not true and telling people that, what, boy, what, why? Now, I don't know about the abuse. I hope that's not true. I don't know about the other. I'm sick of the allegations. Okay, minus receipts. Come with proof. But this is just like what he said was like, what?
Drake, The Heart Part 6. Timestamp, minute 2, 10 seconds. You did exactly what DJ Academics and Joe Budden and them said you should do in order to excuse yourself from this beef, because we have to be real. If Kendrick still has 6 more to drop, and I'm pretty sure he's going to drop tonight, which is the 5th, he's going to continue bodying you. So you made the right choice saying after this, I'm not about to argue with you. It's slick how you did that, and a lot of people is going to go over their head. But it was the smart decision. Smart on you, because Kendrick was good.
Drake dropped another song, and in that song, I'm not going to play it, he makes fun of Kendrick for getting touched as a kid. But that never happened to Kendrick. It happened to Kendrick's mom. So you use what happened to my mom for rap beef? Are you crazy? In the same diss track, he says that he tricked Kendrick into believing that he had an 11-year-old daughter and that Kendrick didn't do any due diligence or didn't do any research or none of that shit. You didn't do any research on who got abused, and you used abuse, real abuse that happened in a dish. Oh my God, you're going to hell. And I'm not gonna lie, he might be the master manipulator that Kendrick been saying that he was. Whoa, that shit got dark. I don't even have any jokes for y'all. I don't have not one joke to fucking tell. If I'm Kendrick, I'm actually not rap. Where you at? No, wait, hold on. Where you at? My mother?
Drake just confirms that he planted false information about the 11-year-old daughter to make Kendrick fall into the trap. Did all that just to make Kendrick look like a fool. Say what you want about Drake, but don't act like this man's not going toe-to-toe lyrically with K-Dot right now. Shit's crazy.
The whole day I've been sitting back going, Kendrick's gonna drop again, and I'm just tired. But then Drake dropped 9 minutes ago. So here we are. Let's do it. I said yesterday that the rumor was, or what Drake fans were speculating, is that this whole thing was made up, that Drake's team fed Kendrick some fake information. And Drake basically says, yeah, we fed you all of that. We fed you the daughter. We fed you, why he would feed them pedophile stuff. That still doesn't make sense to me. Why would you feed... I understand the angle. Like I said yesterday, if that is what Drake did, well done, Drake. I don't understand the pedophile angle. So, anyway, what Drake is saying in the song is like, I fed you the stuff about the daughter, and you ran with it. And then you were talking about some weird stuff with and he finally addresses it. He's like, I've never talked to or messed with anybody underage. And then addresses Millie Bobby Brown specifically, which, thank you for finally saying that girl's name and mentioning that. And then he doubles down. The album cover is Dave Free sending the heart emoji from 22 weeks ago. So he's saying that Dave Free is liking posts under Whitney's page and that Kendrick has been living in New York for 6 months. He hasn't seen the kids in 6 months. And so here's the hard part about this is now we have to make the decision. Do we believe that Drake actually fed all this information, that it's all false, and that, because that's what my comment section, that's what the Drake side of Twitter's been saying, is that, all this was fabricated, he's just playing chess. Do we believe what Drake is saying, that while Kendrick has been explicitly clear in his songs that he's putting his kids to bed, and Drake don't know nothing about that's actually not true, that they aren't seeing each other? This thing is super personal, which is what I said after Meet the Grams. Honestly, Not Like Us from yesterday was like the savior of this beef for me, because I was like, okay, that was just my first listen. I literally just stopped listening to it. But now we are being tasked to ask the question of who we believe. And Drake is saying, if I was touching on girls, I'd be in jail. Here's the problem with that logic. Hollywood. Also, something that popped up in my comment section yesterday is people saying that Kendrick told Spotify that if they took R. Kelly's music off, that he'd pull his music, and that's actually not what happened. But I wasn't expecting Drake to drop, it's called The Heart Part 6, which, as we know, the heart part whatever is Kendrick's thing. So kind of like Kendrick took the timestamp. This is getting heated. I gotta listen again, but those are my initial thoughts.
So Drake just dropped The Heart Part 6, I believe is what it's called. And that shit was mid. That shit was very much so mid. I did like the little beat. I did like the way he was rapping on it. But it didn't do it for me. Number one, you made fun of somebody being molested. That's very, very strange. And that's a weird take to have on any situation dealing with assault. Number two, you said that you basically set Kendrick up with the tea about your daughter or the alleged daughter and all this other stuff, which doesn't make sense, because if you set him up, why did you then go on Instagram and say, hey, can somebody help me find my 11-year-old daughter? Like, that looked as if you wasn't prepared for it. So I'm not really buying that whole I leaked information thing. And if you did, why didn't you give more proof of that fact in the song? Like, this is battle rap. So if somebody accused you of something, you come back with facts. That's how you beat him. You beat him with facts. That's the only way you could have beat him, period. It's just with the truth, with concrete evidence. You didn't do that. Your cover art should have been the text messages with the names blurred out of the setup or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, something. You keep trying to go with this whole his wife, the baby real father is free, whoever he is. Never heard of him until he said it in a damn song. But it's not doing it for me. I think you should, he did bow out. Honestly, it was a bow out song. If you go and listen to the end, specifically towards the end, he's bowing out. And I think a lot of it is because he knows this isn't smart. And he's seeing, and I know his PR and the people around him is seeing the L he's taking and how much money they are setting up to lose because of this shit. Because he's losing a lot of his fan base based on, I can't even say allegations, because there's videos of him walking around kissing 17-year-olds on stage at concerts. There's videos of that. There's proof of you texting underage girls. There's proof of that. And you didn't even address that properly. You're talking about I've never been seen with a teenager. Have you not seen Twitter? All of the proof has been there since Kendrick been talking about this shit. And even before. So it's a dub for me. I don't know how soon Kendrick will respond. I don't think he's going to respond too soon at this point, because it would just be cliche. But again, he's so unpredictable. Who fucking knows? I don't think it's going to be tonight, though. Me personally. I'll be up, though. Of course. So if he does, I'll come on here and do a reaction for y'all. But anyways, they not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
There's never been a time in hip-hop like this. Drake just dropped The Heart Part 6. At this point, wouldn't it be crazy if Kendrick and Drake are basically giving us a collab album back and forth?
Like, seriously, lovelies, I think that this beef is actually getting out of hand, and Drake should actually stop. Like, you should just stop. He went ahead to talk about how, all of those things that Kendrick was talking about was actually what he planted. Like, he made it up because he felt that Kendrick might actually fall into the trap, which he assumed that Kendrick actually fell into the trap. But you are trying to tell us that all of those things was just for us, and you planted it without actually, defending it on the hard parts, track. And another thing I want to actually, touch into this is the fact that he have to mention what this Kendrick Lamar guy actually went through when he was still a minor, and he have to, put it up there. And to me, I think it's actually, getting out of hand and trying to like bring up all of these issues, because this is just something that you have to just put it on, like, between yourselves, and the beef you guys coming out here to like expose yourselves, not minding the kind of weight you guys pull with your fans and all of that. And I know and I understand the reason why a lot of black people have issue with this Drake of a guy. He is someone that does not really appreciate black culture. He is the kind of person that disrespect it, even if it is what that gives him whatever he has today. This is one thing about people like this. Though he is a part of the black, yeah, but that doesn't mean that he is fully part of it. But the thing is that when you keep on disrespecting what's put food on your table, that actually makes a lot of people to like feel agitated and want to like cancel you and all of that. And him actually, people have been telling him to just relax and not respond and all of that. But he decided that, okay, I'm just done with it. I'm just gonna put up this, track and tell everything. And here he's trying to tell us that all of those informations that Kendrick was talking about his 11-year-old daughter and his son and all of that was just all false, which he never proved it, which he never made us to understand. So, because when this was actually happening and the case of the 11-year-old daughter came out, I was like, okay, I tried to see if actually this was true, and I found out that there was a girl who is actually in the hospital trying to like, which believed to be the 11-year-old daughter, but here he was not even trying to like make us to see if this was actually true or false, but all he could was to say that he planted the evidence. He planted the evidence and he fell for it, and this is someone that you guys have known for a very long time. This is someone that's I do not see how they should be opposed. So it's all left for you to defend. But in my own perspective, I don't think that these two should just chill, because this is just to what end with all of this going to start to what, and Greg is trying to like, and the way Greg is taking all of this is just gonna make him a lot of things about him will just be reviewed and all of that, and this is just the case. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And I actually want to use this medium to say a very big shout out to my newest subscribers, to those people that share my videos, to those people that leave commentaries and also educate I, to those people that actually leave commentaries. There are a lot of people trying to reach out to me, but most of them have reached me out on Facebook and Instagram and all of that. In case you actually want to reach out one-to-one to me, you can actually reach me by joining my membership there. I think we can do a one-on-one thing, because sometimes I am not actually active on the Facebook thing and all of that, because I'm often busy trying to educate myself and trying to like bring out things for us to get ourselves all educated here. So that's why sometimes when you leave messages to me on Facebook, it takes a very long time for me to like see it and all of that. I often read comments here, and I also want to use this medium to also encourage our brothers and sisters there who is aspiring to start up some black-owned businesses and all of that. I am actually open for any form of collaboration. If you want me to actually market your goods and services, I could just you could just send me a DM. I'll just send an email. I'm just gonna try as much as I can to put on my email address, because a lot of people have reached out that they want to maybe put up their products there, any kind of product, hair, hair, skin, makeup and all of that. You guys know how it is. You guys know how it is in the black community and all of that. So I'll be very delighted to actually, put it out there for you guys, in case maybe you have a business link that can link people to your, products and services, a business link that can lead people to what you actually produce, so that we all can actually support our own brand. Like, I cannot wait to actually see, black owned businesses, blowing up there. So I'll try as much as I can to do my own part. So if you have any business, there that you feel that it also need to be marketed, I can just put it on my description box for you. I'm just gonna do that for free. I'm just gonna do just for us to like help ourselves. So if you just email me. I'm gonna be leaving my email down below in the description box just in case. So I just feel that that is the little way I can actually contribute with all of the things that is happening with the brands and all of that. So let's all just help each other to achieve a common goal. And if you also want to like reach me, you can also join our membership. That is a way of also appreciating what I'm doing here. So, and if you have businesses and all of that, you can just send a DM, and I'm replacing your link on the description below for people that might be interested to like get it. So this is just my little way of appreciating our brothers and sisters out there, because they say that united we are very strong, but divided we are apart. So I have grown to love this platform and the people I was able to meet here, and I just want to see if there is anywhere possible I can reach out or help in one way or the other. So for those people reaching me on Facebook, I'm not that active on Facebook. I am more active here on YouTube, and you can reach me too by my membership, and also you can also reach me by my email address. So that is it. Anyways, lovelies, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have anything you have to say about this today's content, about the Kendrick and Drake thing that have been taking the internet to round circle, you can just leave it in the comment section. But I am just loving every part of it. But this last track that Drake just dropped, oh my god. Oh my goodness, just endeavor to just listen to it, play it in your own free time, because I can play such here because of how how it is. Anyways, lovelies, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. Why not share this video, subscribe, and I will see you when I upload the next. If you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Don't forget that this channel, we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe, and leave your thoughts, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.